So, the time has finally come to work on the boat. Now, if you don't remember, about a month ago I made a video where I talked about a bass boat that I was gonna be redoing to replace the current boat situation. And here it is behind me right here in all of its crusty glory. I've been just so caught up over the past month that I have not been able to take any time to actually work on this boat. So I'm really excited to actually do it. Right now I'm out at my folks' house where the boat is, and we're gonna be bringing it to my place in town where I can work on it more often and try to get it done quicker so we can get out on the water this thing. What's funny is I'm sitting here and I almost forgot about this beautiful monstrosity, the boat Rover. Served me well. Over the past few years, I have owned a handful of different watercrafts, some horrible, some great, some not so great. It's really interesting where our journey has taken us, but I'm really excited to start the project on this boat. So let's get at it. The first thing I did when I got back home was make a list of everything that needed to be done to the boat. This was a recommendation from my buddy Matt Streichel, who has actually built out a handful of John boats. Once I had my list, the first thing to do was to clean out all of the old carpet. Now this actually took an enormous amount of time because some of it was dry rotted and ripped in little pieces, and other pieces took an enormous amount of effort to get out. After ripping out a lot of the carpet, it was time to get a shop vac into the situation and really clean up this boat. There was unfortunately a bit of a rat infestation problem in the boat, and it was destroyed. Compartments were chewed, there were turds everywhere inside the boat. It was in pretty nasty condition, to be honest. All right, quick update on the boat. Trying to work on it. Currently, my wife is COVID, so I am taking care of her, the baby, the dogs, running the house, and trying my best not to get sick myself. So, we'll squeeze in time to work on it when we can. Right now, Daddy's taking care of the family. Update, day later. I now also do have COVID. Alright, so we'll see how much this sets back the boat renovation that's already been set back by like a month. Keep you updated. I'm gonna play video games because I feel like crap. Well, about a week later maybe from that last update, it's the first day that I'm not feeling like dying. I am extremely exhausted and tired, but we're gonna see if we can do some work on the boat. Still COVID positive, but we are mental attitude positive. God. I began to sand down all of the glued surfaces on the boat to prepare it for the carpet. I didn't need to sand it completely bare because the glue would reactivate when new adhesive was applied to it. At least that's what I read. It was now time to start cutting and dry fitting the carpet into the boat, but had to let the dogs do a bit of an inspection first. You like the carpet? Being sick definitely sucked, but it ended up being really nice. Just being able to be at home and spend time with my family, play with the dogs, spend time with my son, and work on the boat and just try to get this thing done that I've been putting off for a while. Yeah, having COVID, I, felt like I basically had like a really intense flu or sinus infection combined for like a week. But the main thing is now, like, I haven't felt symptoms like that for about 3 or 4 days. But my God, the past 10 days, I am just so freaking tired all the time. Like, it is an enormous amount of effort to just sit in my boat and listen to music and work on this. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. It was finally time to start laying down the carpet glue and putting the carpet into the boat. My wife actually ended up coming out and helping me while the baby was down for a nap, and was an enormous help and did a much better job than I would have done at cutting and laying out the carpet. So it was awesome. After the majority of the carpet had been laid, it was time to pull out the old lead batteries, and we're putting in some brand new lithiums, which I'm very excited about. It's going to cut some weight and they should function very well. I've gone to 3 different hardware stores today trying to find the right terminal connectors for my lithium batteries, and I think I finally got it. That has been the past 2 hours driving to the store, buying the wrong thing, coming back home, realizing it's not working, going to another store, buying the wrong thing, and I think we finally got it. The lithium batteries have been set up in the boat. We're gonna see if the trolling motor works first. Actually, I haven't tested that before. And then we're gonna see if the ignition works and this engine starts. This is a very pivotal moment of, we basically could be wrapping up this boat project if the trolling motor just works and if the engine just starts. Or we are just now getting into the actual frustrating stuff. Fingers crossed. Okay, so my handle for my ripcord broke. But that's not the end of the world, I suppose. Oh my god. Yes. The freaking trolling motor works. I can't believe that. I have no idea how old it is, but it works. And touching the button, I don't know if you can hear that, but it's spinning. The foot pedal works. That is amazing. That is amazing. Okay. All right. We have my dangling ignition. Let's see here. Okay, let's connect water to the boat. We got nothing. Maybe it's the batteries. Okay, so my lithium batteries are completely dead. I've had them for over a year just sitting in my shed, so they drained over time and they weren't living. So, we put them on the charger for a bit. Fingers crossed, that's why the ignition needs to start. I feel like a caveman that just discovered fire. Whew. So here's where we're at. The carpet has been laid down. The trolling motor works. The outboard works. The live well and the bilge pump are both operational. I don't know if the nav lights work. I still need to check that. But we are essentially in a fully functional boat. Does it look as amazing as I wanted it to? No. I had these grandeur thoughts in my brain of making this thing look like a brand new bass boat, and it's taken me so long to even get this thing like semi up to snuff and usable that I kind of let go of perfection and just want to make a battle wagon, you know, just a down and dirty bad old rig that can catch some fish. There's still things that will be tweaked over time. I need to add rod straps up front. We're gonna eventually get probably a new trolling motor. We're gonna put in a really nice graph. I wanna get like a Garmin Live Scope at some point, like a really high-end, top-of-the-line graph. But that'll all come with time. We now have a fishable vessel. I do have 2 chair posts in the middle of the boat, one up the front deck and one in the stern, that seem structurally significant to the boat. Not really, I just cannot for the life of me get them out, so if you have any advice on that. I've tried using lubricants and pipe wrenches, and these things will not budge, so we might just have to get an angle grinder and cut them out at some point, but for now it's fine. We now have a fully functional boat. Crazy. Some finishing touches still need to be made to the boat, but all in all, we have a fully functioning fishing vessel. As I've gotten older, I cared less and less about owning things of pristine quality and truly began to value things with just good character. Having a $100,000 Pathfinder would be cool, but it won't make me a better fisherman. Maybe this is just a cop-out for doing a crappy job restoring the boat, but I genuinely love it. And I can't wait to beat it up even more and go catch some damn fish.